you come with me? Do you come with me?
Hey, what's going on, guys? Dino Gomez here, and welcome to another episode of Dynamic 365. Now, today I'm going to be showing you guys how to write those viral style blog posts, the ones that you see on BuzzFeed, the ones that drive you crazy. You know, like just the other day, I literally clicked into a blog post that was titled 27 Ways You Know You Live in New Jersey. I clicked into that blog post. I don't even live in New Jersey. I've never been to New Jersey, but I was curious how to know if you know you've been through or from New Jersey. Okay, those are what you call catchy headlines. If those posts, they go viral, they go crazy. They force you to read them even if you don't want to read them. So what we're going to do here today is we're going to flip the script. Alright, we're going to show you guys how to write those viral style blog posts for your clients. How to actually come up with the article title really quickly. How to figure out what's already ranking on the web so you know what the title, your article, how many bullet points there needs to be. We're going to show you all that stuff. And then most importantly, we're going to show you how to source and find and hire a content writer for cheap, so that you don't have to spend all day writing those articles like you're back in college, like an undergrad student, just cramming out articles all day, all night long. We don't want you to do that. So we're going to show you how to actually hire help to scale your SEO business so that you can churn out these viral style blog post articles for your clients month over month effortlessly. It'll allow you to provide more value, bring in more leads for your clients and their businesses, and allows you to charge more. So it's a win-win deal. That's what we're all about here. We're going to show you guys how to do this in this week's episode of Dynamic 365. Alright, fellow SEOs and SEETs. SEET, that's the female version of SEO, in case you did not know. But yeah, this is, we're giving away the yacht today, guys. We're giving it all away. This is going to be huge. Get ready for it. I hope you're pumped. I'm pumped. Alright, so today, like I said in that awesome intro, today we're going to talk about how to hire a content writer for writing viral blog posts that drive new business leads for your clients. We're going to show you absolutely everything here, guys. We're going to show you how to write a viral blog post, what are the steps involved in writing that. We're going to show you where to go out and source content writers so that you don't have to sit there and write articles like you were in high school all day long. And then we're going to show you what to actually do with these blog posts so that they drive traffic and leads for your clients. This is actually a huge part of my offsite SEO campaigns, is doing inbound marketing and providing these blog posts. We'll get into why it's so important to actually provide blog posts and not just build links for your clients. But let's start at the very beginning, because that's the best place to start. Alright, so what we're going to do here, the very first thing before you ever write a blog post is you want a competitor scout. So for the sake of this entire example, today we're going to pretend like our client is a gym. Alright, our client is a gym or a health club, let's just say in Los Angeles. Alright, so we want to write a blog post for our health club client. First thing you're going to want to do is head on over to buzzsumo.com. Alright, so I'll just restart this here, but buzzsumo.com, it's free. It's a content discovery software. You get a couple free credits per day. You can reach the limit, but basically before you write a blog post, you come over to BuzzSumo, you type in your keyword topic. We'll do maybe we'll do best weight loss tips, because we're writing a blog post for our health club client. So you type in your keyword or your subject there, and what BuzzSumo is going to do is going to show you the most viral blog posts on the web. And it's pretty awesome, because this is going to help you write your blog post, and this gives you a subject, because if you, instead of just writing here's one cool fitness tip, it's going to show you exactly what the title should be of your blog post to get the most social shares and to generate the most curiosity out of a headline. It's going to give you ideas on what topics to look at. So for our keyword best weight loss tips, we can see this right here, the top 10 best weight loss tips ever. On the right hand side, it shows you how many social shares each one of these blog posts has had. So this got shared over 20,000 times on Facebook. It has 36 Twitter shares and 99 Pinterest shares. Here's another one. I've never even heard of this, but best Ayurvedic tips for weight loss, something, something. What are some other ones? The 12 best weight loss tips you can try today, 10 best weight loss tips, 6 things you can do at night to de-bloat and promote weight loss. All right, so that's an interesting one. But this is what BuzzSumo is. You come over here, you type in your keywords. It's going to give you different topics. It's going to show you the most viral blog posts around that subject. You can click into any of these blog posts. And so whenever you write a blog post for a client, I highly recommend you never write it from scratch, because that's expensive to pay somebody to do, and that's time consuming if you're going to do it yourself. So what you want to do as an SEO consultant who's looking to scale your SEO business is you want to basically find a great blog post that's on the web already, give that link to that blog post, give that blog post to your content writer, and just have them rewrite it in their own words. So it's not plagiarism, it's all unique content, and they don't have to spend all this time researching. You can pay them cheaper because all they have to do is just reword an entire article. All right, so that's the strategy here. Let's just say this, we'll click into this one, the top 10 best weight loss ideas. Okay, so look, this is perfect. They're all bulleted, not too long of an article, that's fine. But basically what I would do is, I like this article, it looks good, I would copy the link, and I would provide this to my content writer, and I would just say rewrite this. Now normally when I go to my content writer, I give them a list of about 5 or 6 articles, and I have them do a bulk order all at once, so there's just less consistent back and forth. Alright, so that leads us to our next point though, is that where do you actually hire a content writer for your SEO and consulting and marketing business? Well, there's 2 main places to go. The first one is Elance. Alright, so you guys are all familiar with Elance. You can head on over to Elance and you can click on hire, and basically what you want to do is, we're looking for a content writer, freelance writer, so on the left you can click on writing and translation. And what we got here are, we got a bunch of expert content marketers, content writers. What's kind of cool up here is you can sort by individuals and companies. I really don't have a preference. I trust individuals to get it done, but sometimes it's nice to go with companies if you're going to be ordering a lot. So let's just check out what types of companies are up here. And of course in the middle you have their rate. Now keep in mind, you may have a number in your head, like you want to pay $30 per article or something, $20 per article. Keep in mind the rate is negotiable, alright, so that's not set in stone. Alright, so what you want to do is if you actually want high quality content, because this is going directly on your client's blog, this is not just a crappy spam article for your PBN network, you want to come over to country, and I always choose US. It doesn't mean people in Australia or Canada can't write well. I just do US because they're just going to be here. I think it makes it a little bit easier. If you're in Canada, Australia, Ireland, another country, you can go ahead and find a content writer that's in your country as well. And basically what you want to do is, you're going to kind of look at some different profiles, look at their rates. What I look at is how much earnings they have, what their star rating is. And then basically once you find somebody you like, you can either invite them to a job. So you can go ahead and you can click on hire, and you can click on post a job. And so you can go ahead and write out a nice couple paragraphs of what you're looking for. You might say something like, I'm looking for a content writer to write between 10 and 20 articles for me per month. But once you find, these individuals you like, you can click on hire me, or you can, if you have a job posted, you can click on hire me and then invite them to take a look at your actual job posting resume that you have. But what I do is I basically tell these guys up front, these content writers, I was like, you know what, I'll pay your set rate. Give me a test article. Here's the subject. I just want you to rewrite this article. So I see how well they are at rewriting the article, how quickly they turn around. If they do a good job, then I say let's negotiate the pricing on a bulk order deal. So that's what you want to do. It's really easy to find an awesome writer on Elance. I have used several from Elance and that do writing for our clients, and they do an awesome job. So there's Elance, that's the first option. The second option is this company called Zeries. So it's like a content marketing software. It's a marketplace, kind of like Elance, but it's just for writers, freelance writers. But what's really cool is they make it easy to keep track of everything going on. All right, so as you can see, it's for marketers and agencies, and they have a ton of writers that are in here and so forth. But let me show you what it looks like on the inside. You can go ahead, you can log in, you can set up, it's free to set up an account, and then basically Xeris just takes a small portion of any transaction, kind of just like Elance. But you're in here, you can click on projects and create new project. And if you have an existing project going, let's just say you had a client that was a dentist and you want to keep reordering articles that are related to the dental industry, you would just add topics to that dental project. But let's just say we're going to do a new project. And here's what's cool about Xeris is you can find people that not just are going to write blog posts for you, but articles, white papers, ebooks. If you need them to write actually the homepage content, about us content for any web design you're doing, you can find guys on here to do it. So Xeris has a little bit of everything. We went ahead and we clicked on blog posts, and then you can choose between new content, and they even have an option that we go after, the rewrite existing content. A finished piece for you. Alright, so Xeris, really awesome source for content writers. It makes managing, if you have a lot of orders going, if you're doing a lot of bulk, Xeris is nice because you can schedule out the when content is ordered and delivered, and it's just much easier to work like that. Again, going on Elance is very simple as well, and it's something we've done a bunch of, as long as you are able to keep very organized yourself with blog posts coming in. Alright, so you guys, you get the blog post back, and now it's time to beef it up and make it go viral, so to speak. So you have an awesome blog topic. Maybe it's the top 10 best weight loss tips ever. What you're going to want to do is you want to end up with a blog post that looks like something out of socialmediaexaminer.com. Okay, so this is just the random choice of audience, but whenever you look at anything on Social Media Examiner, what you always see is that it has several thousand Twitter shares, and on the left-hand side, 500 Facebook shares, 400 LinkedIn shares. They have all these social media shares, and their blog posts, they look sharp. There's all these photos. This says 7 ways to create an effective Facebook ad campaign. So you want these awesome, good-looking photos to accompany your blog post. So where do you get photos like this? Well, the source we recommend to you is canva.com. It's free, and canva.com, it basically makes you an automatic awesome graphic designer overnight. So they even have photos called social media, and you can design Facebook covers and Facebook posts in seconds. But we'll click on social media, and they give you templates, all these templates on the left hand side, and you just click on one, and we would just say top 10 weight loss tips. All right, yada yada yada, and within a couple of seconds, you're gonna have, well, this one looks sharp. I'll try this real quick. Top 10 weight loss tips. All right, so I could format that and have that look really sharp, and in a matter of 30 seconds, I have an awesome image to that could be at the top of my blog post. So that's going to look sharp for the blog post for your clients. Then you can pin it to Pinterest, and you can build links back from Pinterest to your blog post. But guys, use Canva for all your graphic design needs. It's free and it's awesome. Okay, so once you want some good images in your blog post, what you really need to do though is you want to beef it up with social shares and with social links. That's going to help it rank better, but that's also going to build social proof for your client and for your work, the work that your client sees you doing. So what we do is you can head on over to Fiverr, and you can just type in social shares. And one of the good gigs I actually highly recommend is this guy right here. His name is Dude Sustainable, And the reason I like this gig is because for $5, he actually gives you 2 URLs. So some of these other gigs are also good, and they build you Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest links, and so forth. This is another good one right here. But the reason I like this one by Dude Sustainable is it's 2 URLs, so it's kind of getting twice the bang for your buck. But yeah, you go in here, you order up some social shares, and like this guy says, your link will be shared on Facebook, StumbleUpon, Digo, Google Plus, and many other social sharing networks. So that is sweet. But basically, once your blog post is written, you're going to come over here to Fiverr, you're going to drop it off, and you're going to get some social shares, some links, some social proof to that blog post. Now what that's going to do is it's going to build credibility for your blog post, but it's also building those social links that Google likes. It's going to help your blog post be indexed quicker and rank higher in Google and actually drive more traffic. All right, so one of the aspects of writing a blog post that drives actual leads is the call to action. Okay, so we're here on Social Media Examiner, and we're just going to scroll to the bottom of this blog post. Now here's what they always do at the bottom of their blog, if I can talk. The bottom of their blog post is that they always let you click over to other relevant blog posts. They have related posts, and then boom, they have their call to action. So it's really important, guys, that you have your call to action at the bottom of a blog post. If you're writing this for a gym or health club client like we are in this example, the bottom right here should say, click here to opt in for your free 7-day pass to our health club. Alright, so once you drive traffic, every blog post needs to be a landing page, so to speak. There needs to be a call to action where you're going to actually go ahead and generate leads from all that effort and all the resources that went into writing that blog post. Alright, so that's it, guys. That's what we have for you in this episode. We just showed you how to write a viral style blog post that's going to drive traffic and leads for your client. We also walked you through 2 incredible sources to actually go out and hire a content writer for your SEO and marketing consulting business. We're giving away yachts here, guys. We're giving away a lot. It's all for free here on Dynamic 365. So we hope you enjoyed this episode. Leave us a comment if you did, and we'll see you again soon.